Kia ora, no mai, haere mai, welcome back to Keith Hay Park for the round 4 match between Howick Pakuranga Hawks and Eden Roskill United. My name is Bevan Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting. Have the first ball go for 2 runs to Howick Pakuranga. Conditions are pretty warm. And the next ball from Ankur Singh is wide. So that'll be re-bowled. And actually, apologies, I'm just having some technical difficulties, a bit like the scorer at the moment. Three without loss, 1 legitimate ball gone. Next ball. And just squares him up a little bit. And a bit of hesitation in running, but the man running to the danger end does well. Then overthrow with 2. Maybe 2 overthrows. Yes, there will be. So 3 ran. And it's 6 without loss after 2 balls.
Year of birth kitna hoga? 386. 388 6 2006.
And Ankur Singh's got a bit of a smile on his face about something. How did you guys go this morning?
1 run win.
1.1 run. It was just as exciting as the game out here.
You're playing who?
So both sides with 2 wins and 1 loss. Those two, Sean Solier, the suburbs New Lynn, Sean Solier.
So what about it? So Yash is batting, Yash at the moment. Okay, who's took the strike? Yash is on strike. Okay. And on this side is Harish.
And I just realised I'm taking photos without a memory card in the camera. That never helps. Photos and highlights posted to Bev's Broadcasting in coming days.
No, Harish took the strike.
Okay. And defended on the crease for a dot.
So 6 runs.
Yep, after 4 balls. Yeah, struck on the pad, half-hearted appeal, but it's going down regardless. And ball to come in the first over. Howick Pakuranga winning the toss and electing to bat first. Everyone's done that here on 2A. We are playing on artificials though, so pitches aren't. Deterioration of a pitch isn't too much of an issue. This next ball's full, driven down to mid-off, and ends the over with a dot. 1 over gone at 6 without loss. Yash Singh yet to score 4 balls, and Harish Kumar 5 off 2.
I'll also wait and see.
New over from the Mount Roskill end. And just fends us off his bat down to third man. It's been missed. It's through the legs and they pick up 2. Aaron Crasto, the bowler, don't need to duck. Because you don't stop in front. Crasto's second ball. Straight on the middle stump this time. Played down to mid-on. We get through for another single. The highlights and photos will be posted to Bev's Broadcasting Official. I'll send them out to the clubs as well. As the photos on Facebook will have a watermark on them. And I'm not selling my photos, it's just so that nobody helps themselves.
Yep.
But can give the photos without the watermark to those that would like it. This is a single through cover. See a gentleman in the background here who's walking towards the gazebo wearing a Great Northern Brave jersey. Tying the women's game yesterday against the Magicians, and unluckily they went down to the Kings in the men's match. On the sweep and around, it's behind square, 4 runs. First boundary of the innings. 2 balls left in the second. Did manage to flick over to the men's match yesterday and saw 2 guys I know through Hamilton cricket, Christian Clark and Freddie Walker batting at the end. Given a good tonk for tail-enders. Harish Kumar 12, Yash Singh 1, has been 1 wide so far in this innings. Bevan Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting with you. Your commentator, scorer, photographer, take your pick. Wind is just starting to pick up along right to left on screen. Drives at this, and good ball through the keeper. It's a dot.
Yes.
No, I was just wondering where you were. You can take a seat if you like, sir. Welcome to help yourself. And this one's squirted through to point. It's a deep point as well. And they take a single off the last ball of the second over. 15 without loss.
Sorry about that. 15. 15, yeah.
I literally have scored in a cricket game while doing commentary and no one else wanted to do it, and I just said, here, give it to me.
You've got verifiable footage as well.
Yeah, well, problem is getting it back. Unfortunately, when you're working by yourself, it's hard to do instant replays and everything like the sorts. First ball of the third over, Anchorage Patel bowling, and there's a dot. Anchorage Singh's thrown up Patel. Yes, we've both lost to Suburbs. Both teams. As this is 3 mid-wicket. Chase going on. It's a big boundary up that leg side. And a third called. "18 without loss. 2 balls into the third. Pleasure to have your company wherever you are tuned in, folks. If you've got anything you'd like to say, put it in the comments, please do. I do like to be interactive with viewers. Here's the next ball from Ankara. Full toss, driven straight to cover, shot at the stumps, and doesn't hit, but is home safe anyway. If you'd like to see an absolute rip snorter of a catch, go to the Eden Roskill United versus Suburbs New Zealand Sauntolia at about 2 hours 22, as this is through mid wicket this time. A couple of shots through that region this over, picks up 2. Go to the second ball of the 19th over and watch in the background a player moving left to right. I am trying to pull that up for you there, Nitin, so you can see it on replay. As this is driven just to the left of mid-off, and they go through for a single. Sasha, sorry, Nitin. This ball here. Here. Last ball of the third. Winds up, goes big over, long on. It'll be 2 bounces. Good. 4 runs. Ends the third, Sashit. You got 25? 25 for none after 3. Should just warn you that if you do go back and watch that video, make sure you turn down your volume because
Sorry for the late. Music is on.
Again, we need to show you this first. Catch.
As the commentator might have been a little bit loud when just a little excited. Fourth over from the Mount Roskill end. As Crasto starts with a wide. That'll be re-bowled.
I think it's just he has to control his extras. Good line.
Yeah, and they tend to be a lot down leg of his wides.
Like his action, if you look at it, is just his arm bends.
Yeah, just comes through rather than straight.
Yes.
26 without loss, 3 gone, and down leg again. This might have just clipped something though. No, it's wides. They ran 1, so 2 more to the total. Boys, if you want to sit down, you can.
Yeah.
The corresponding Premier Men's T20 match between these two clubs on Saturday, rain affected, ended up with a tie. Crash strike, full toss, 3 point. This might race away, and it does. It's 4 runs. It's the second match of 3 that'll be live streamed by Bev's Broadcasting, coming up at 5:30 p.m. tonight. Cornwall taking on Eden Roskill Pro Water Blasting, and the 7th round of City Guard 2023-24 Men's Premier T20. Full toss, that might be a no ball. It's 6 at least. And just wait and see. It is a no ball and 6 runs. Very expensive over at the moment. 39, Sashi?
Yes, 39.
39, sweet. And a free hit coming up for Harish Kumar. So on 30 off 12, great strike rate, slower ball, lifted up and over, long off, mid off, sorry, and it races through long off, 4 runs. Thanks, Rashid. I was just going to calculate how many runs off this over so far. 18
18 of 2 balls.
off 2 balls, two legitimate balls.
What's happening?
Next ball, full, better ball this time from Crasto, and they punch a single. There's the 31. Brings Yash Singh on strike. Well, Spin's actually been the one that's worked out here. The slower deliveries, and even that one was a bit slower from Aaron Crasto. And this is a full one this
Good ball,
time.
good ball. Come on, Aaron, that's the one.
Good speed. Wasn't slow. And it's through the keeper for a dot. Fourth ball of the over. Driven. And straight to mid off. I pinch a single though. It's in the games I've watched here on the number 2 pitch at Keith A Park. A lot of good running between the wickets. Positive running. $19 off. 1 ball to come. And this one swept round. Finally down there on the boundary. Makes a stop. Cuts it to 1. Ends the 4th. 46 is she?
Yes.
46 without loss.
Thanks for letting us, sir. How many runs? 46 for... No. How many runs in the over?
20.
What is each of the first 2 balls 18 and then 4 balls just 2 runs?
Yeah, that
Yep.
3 overs.
Great
46.
finish.
4 overs 46.
Well done on cleaning that up though.
You recovered well then.
Who is it?
4 balls, only 2 runs.
Who's the bowler?
Saurav.
I sort of Dangal who is Bolt. His overs normally from the Mount Roskill end. He's bowling from the school end now. Howick Pakuranga Cricket Club, situated part of Lloyd Elsmore Park. There's bowls, there's rugby, there's softball, I think there's tennis somewhere, there's Pakuranga United Rugby Club as well. That until last year hosted the World School Sevens tournament. Long on and cover on the boundary. Extra cover mid off point and a short third man as it starts with a wide. Extras have really cost Eden Roskill United in their games, looking to try and improve. Thanks, Quiz Guy. I've just seen that the video is frozen. Apologies for that. Just I don't think the cameras liked the fact that it was knocked off its perch earlier today, but thank you for letting me know. So sheep 48.
48.
1 ball onto the 5th.
Good bowling, Saurabh,
Extra
good
cover,
one.
no run.
Not obstructing, you can still see.
Bowls
Catch
edge,
him, catch him.
top edge, over long off, bounce down long on, coming round,
Good one,
and
Arya.
they'll bring up the 50. 50 without loss after 4.5 overs. Yash Singh adding 2 to his total. Full, this one. Pulled round.
Beautiful shot.
Only one of the Eden Roskill United parents out there. It's 4 runs.
Beautiful
Yes, Singh.
Oh, yes.
11 off 13. Harish Kumar, 37 off 16.
Faro had good running now. Can't make any comment on the 3 matches.
This one
After
drives
that also
down
he
to
should
long on.
understand. And he understands how to go.
That is what.
And one more to the total.
That is how kids learn.
That's what I want.
Captaincy, very important.
Last ball of the fifth. Good run rate of 11 at the moment, and this
Oh,
is
good
just
ball,
jabbed
good ball.
outside.
Good one,
Off.
Farah. Well bowled.
And it's 55 without loss after 5 overs.
11 runs average.
55.
9 runs for the soul.
Yeah, I think Arya B should be started now.
No, Shanmu is bowling.
Who's bowling?
Shanmu. So only one over. Let's see.
Change over. Definitely very good.
Parsu se bol raha, uncle, I want to play. I say you didn't come.
First sign of
I actually called his father and asked, so he said no, they played great.
slow bowling taking place at the Mount Roskill end. And this plays down to long on, who comes in off the boundary. Third ball of the sixth over from Sun Yu. Played down to long on. Another single to the total. If you ever wanted to try commentating, get in touch with me. Turn up on the day and see me. A few things just to read about. As this beats a diving fine leg and a boundary. Boundary's coming thick and fast for Howick Pakuranga Hawks. 62 without loss, 2 balls left of the sixth. Harish Kumar, 42 off 19. Yash Singh, 14 off 18. And gets out the broom and sweeps again. Just a single.
No run.
No run, thank you. Don't think he'd hit it a bit too hard to the fielder. Last ball of the sixth over, and just glides this
Enjoy the
off
match with us.
down to third man.
How are you doing?
6 overs gone, 62.
No, don't worry. That's a risk.
He's asking.
Sorry.
Shashi.
62.
Yes. Okay, we set the link.
How are we doing, VJ?
Not bad, thanks.
Yeah, doing alright. It's a hot summer's day here.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful day out at Keith today, isn't it?
Yeah. Bit of cloud over it to start with.
Yeah, it cleared up afterwards. It's going to be pretty hot this afternoon, I'd say.
Yeah, well, good afternoon for T20 cricket.
Yeah.
Premier Men's taking place. Where are suburbs, Newland, this afternoon?
I think they're playing at Birkenhead.
Yes, they are at Birkenhead.
Yep.
Now that you say that, I knew they were
Yeah.
over the shore.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Yep, suburbs at Birkenhead, I think.
Clearly they're not at home because that's
No.
why you're here.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Have you had a chance to see that magnificent catch that Arya Sadala caught
No,
in the other game?
I heard
Oh,
about that.
I'll show it to you in a sec. As this one's to mid wicket. Second ball, and this is up and over, bit off. It'll race away for more. 66 without loss in the 7th. Wind you can probably hear is picking up quite a lot at the moment. This is a single to square leg. Gets out the broom, sweeps this behind square, and pick up 1 run. Playing quite well here at Pakuranga Hawks.
They are indeed.
This is a great shot for 1 run. What is happening around the groundsman circles these days, VJ? This one's played down to long on for a single.
Not a lot, actually. I work for program, and we're quite fortunate to have Garmini, who's come on board.
As all this one's a loose one down leg side and is wide.
Garmini's, so we got a visa for him. He's from Sri Lanka, and he's played some Test cricket in Sri Lanka too. He used to bat as well. Wicketkeeper batsman, yes.
Sorry, I've just seen that the video's frozen again. As this is behind square, and will be 4.
So yeah, I mean, it's hard to find groundsmen these days because it takes a lot of time in the summer.
Energy, heat.
Heat, energy, and while everyone's at the beach having barbecues and whatnot.
74?
Yes.
74 without loss after 7. Carry on there, VJ.
Yeah, so the company found it quite hard to get groundsmen, so we went outside the circle like some of these other companies are doing, and Garmini's come on board from Sri Lanka, like I said, and we got him a visa. His whole family's over. He used to be a wicketkeeper batsman for Sri Lanka.
Apologies about these tech issues here, folks. Trying to get them fixed. There we are. I might just get you to carry on commentating there, VJ, because I'll try and get this video issue sorted.
No worries. Yeah, so he brings a lot of passion and pride to the game. As you know, you've got to be passionate about cricket. It's not, groundsman's not for everyone. I think you've either got to be interested in cricket or played a lot of cricket, because a lot of it's got to do with aesthetics and how
There's a bit of a science behind it, isn't there?
Definitely.
As there's a dot off the first ball of the 8th.
Yeah, so it's not just cutting and rolling the pitch and marking it up and away you go.
Oh, if it is, anybody could do that, right?
Yeah, that's 100%. Well,
Catch him!
And we might see the first wicket fall.
Yes! Good job, Shanyo. Good job. Well done, guys.
And at the score of 74, Eden
Shanyo's
Roskill United
first
have their
for the
first wicket.
tournament. Well done.
so Going back to Garmini, he brings a lot of flair to the team itself, and he's done a great job here at Roskill.
Come on, guys.
So Shanyu has the first wicket.
No, man.
Shot.
Saurav Dungal was the catcher. Well, this is behind fine leg and has been missed. So we'll pick up 2 runs. 76 for 1 after 7.3. Yes. Just check, thank you. Yeah, I mean, if it was that easy of just rolling it and cutting it and watering it, most people could do it. It's a bit more of a leggy here.
Good bowling, Shanu. Keep it up.
And Adam Hansen from Auckland Cricket oversees a lot of our work as well, so you know he makes sure that we're doing the right thing at the right times.
Got to keep you honest.
Very good.
As this is played to mid wicket.
Keep it up, guys. Well done.
Ravdeep Singh, the new batsman. Last ball of the 8th.
Very good.
Aye,
This
good
is a little
bowling.
bit
Good
quicker.
bowling.
Ends the over. 8 gone. It is 76 for 1.
Very good over.
Oh, sorry, who is that? That's me. Just me. Sorry.
So we've just been told it's just meat that's batting
All dots.
rather than Ravdeep. How much of it is science? Like, how much science do you need to know, basically, to be a groundsman?
Oh well, basically, I've done a level 3 and level 4 in turf management, so that basically covers everything. So, you know, you got to look at your water level, your water tables, take core samples out. You also ensure you get wetting agents, like I've said before, in terms of getting moisture back into the wicket, especially after
Come on, Arya.
in
A dry spell.
this heat. Yep. And then also you got to think about the disease side of things, where you're constantly.
Jasmeet Rattan is the batsman at the crease. As they take a single, he'll be on strike.
Yeah, like I said, you're constantly going to have to spray for disease. And that's normally a weekly thing we do.
Rattan on strike, and he just leaves this
Good
alone.
bowling. Good bowling.
Harish Kumar on 48.
Keep it
Sorry.
up, Arya. Keep it up.
And like, I mean, how much of the whole groundsman thing does that open up for you? Like, I mean, what is it? What are the benefits of it?
I guess the benefits, I mean, if you want to be into doing cricket, I mean, there's bowling greens as well you can get into. But the benefits of, I don't know about benefits. Benefits.
Well, there's
About,
got to be some quirks, doesn't there?
yeah. I guess for me, the benefits are
Good one. Good one. Good bowling. Good fielding, guys.
being outside, working outdoors. It's good for the mind and soul.
Nothing like a bit of fresh air, as they say. Square leg back on the boundary. And this one's played into the pads. And not much that can be done about it from Jasmeet Rattan's point of view.
Yeah, there's only a few long groundsmen left. There's not many left anymore.
And I'll pick up a single down to mid-on.
Misfield.
And he's misfielded it, so they might pick up 2. They do. And some good pressure being shown by the batsman.
Also, it's like
I thought you're not on the
when you
players.
cut the wicket, you got to see how much grass is on there as well.
No,
So
that's all, because this is a-
cutting
this
it
is a
too
younger
short
player.
does certain things, and if there's too much grass on it, it becomes a bit tennis bally. And
Ilan local bay.
You want something in there for everyone, don't you?
oh, definitely.
Yeah, please.
Just play back to the bowler.
We don't get another
Especially when it comes to two-day cricket, because you want the ball to be doing a bit in the first couple of hours.
80 for 1 after 9.
I know.
Yeah, so
I have to say that there seems to be a lot of results in 2-day cricket this season.
yeah, there has been. I think that's due to the new rule that they've brought in this year. That's if the first day is washed out, there has to be a result on the second day, and it turns into a 50-over match. you
Yep.
know?
And we've only had one of those.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
only been one Saturday completely
Yeah, that's
washed.
right. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. So
Funny enough, Eden Roskill versus Suburbs
yeah,
Newland.
yeah. At Suburbs, of course.
Yeah, blame the groundsman for that one. That's right, VJ, something positive came out of that, didn't it? I met you the following week.
Yeah, that's right.
This one
Sure.
pulled round. It'll be 1 bounce, 4 runs through square leg. Short and sweet. And it's 50. Of 25 balls. That's the 51 does Harish Kumar. Everyone's a critic. No one congratulates you when you get it right, but geez, they jump on you when you're wrong. So, watch him. Second ball gets the broom out, top edged, lands safe. It's 1 bounce, 4 runs behind square. Back to back boundaries. Just showing VJ the catch this morning.
What a catch!
There's a reason why I've got that on mute, VJ.
I know.
There's a reason why I've got that on mute.
I know. I've done it before with you.
Yeah, it's not your first rodeo.
No. That's a fantastic catch.
This one pulled round, front of square this time. And 4 more, 3 bounce, 3 balls, 3 fours.
Roskill's come a long way the last few years. I mean, Az is left now, and I think the boys are.
Azarabas, you mean?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. He's gone to Wellington, as you know. He's the new bowling coach there, with his son playing there as well. But I think the boys have done a very good job in terms of building a premier side.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the results haven't gone their way this season, the Premier side, but
No.
they've still been competitive.
Good one, good fielding.
There's a single
Fast
to
quick.
backward square.
Good job.
I mean, I've seen them play a few years ago, more than a few. I've watched them play. You know, I've been a groundsman for 10 years now, and I've watched them play through that period of time. But they've just got better and better, and I feel as a club, as a whole, they're becoming a lot better and stronger.
This is wide down leg. Yes, unfortunately not in contention for semi-finals for the men's T20. But they'll be looking to build on their success at Richard Jones
Yes,
Trophy
exactly,
on
yeah.
Saturday in Waitakere.
They got wide take, have they?
Yes, at Chowdhury Park.
Nice venue.
Well,
It's a bit windy out there, doesn't it?
I haven't been.
Have you?
No, and I was going to go until I talked to the couple of people on Saturday, and they said the power is yonks away.
Yeah, it is.
So I was like, oh well, I'll stay at Keith A Park.
Good one. Keep it up.
Ends the 10th over, Sashid. Have you got 94? Thank you. 94 for 1 after 10, having won the toss and elected to bat.
Super Smash is on tonight too, isn't it?
Oh, so I think basically there's cricket
All
every
night, yeah, there
every
is.
day.
On Duke, yeah.
Pressure needs
Which
to
is
On-
good.
Yep,
And then we've got Pakistan on Friday. I
Friday
think it is,
at the National Stadium.
Yep.
I was given a ticket. I was offered a ticket for the T20 down in Hamilton and Kitty Kitty Roa
Oh, awesome.
on Sunday, but I said to him, I've got, I think, 6 days of the next 9 of cricket, including Sunday. I appreciated the thought,
Yeah.
but I just forgot to tell him that Yeah, there was no chance. Right arm around the wicket for the 11th from the school end. And they just get a single to mid-on. Because Pakistan coming off a 3-0 series loss in the Test series over in Australia. T20, different story. This one's clipped off the pad.
Yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see what the New Zealand side comes out with in the first T20. I know Addy Ashok's injured for 6 weeks. I don't know how much long he's got.
What did he do?
I think he's got a stress fracture in his back.
Actually, that Martin Guptill day, he was talking in commentary. There's an appeal for RBW, and it's a dot. Nitin's getting a bit carried away
Getting
here.
excited. Just the passion coming through in him.
Yeah. And as I said to you, I didn't get the chance a lot to talk with his father, but Eddie did quite well in commentary as a comments person. I texted you and
you did.
told you that.
He seemed very,
Sure.
yeah, just very, I don't know what the word is. It was like he was made for the job, really.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
what
He was sure of himself.
It was natural, yeah.
Yeah, he was sure of himself in a good way.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
good
this
one,
one
good
just
bowling,
kicks
good
low.
bowling, good bowling.
Just plays back to the bowler. And I see, talking about Azhar and Momo,
Yep.
Muhammad was mic'd
Mic'd
up
up the
the other day
yeah,
as well.
Had a fantastic knock there, 70 odd. Probably won the game for them, to be honest.
Not bad for Freibird's perspective.
Yes, that's it. 2 runs.
Ends the 11th over, 96.
Good over,
96
Raja, well
for one.
bowled.
Didn't add that one in there.
She's getting pretty hot out here now, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm getting a bit twitchy in my seat because it's warmed up.
Yeah.
I've definitely got the
So it's already 11.
car,
Maybe 2.
you know, with the windows down.
Yeah.
Actually, VJ, I'm complaining about your parking here. If you just parked a little bit further,
I could have
closer to
blocked
us,
it.
yeah,
Blocked the one.
my Daihatsu Sirion would have, you would have blocked, you'd be able to block the ball. Stuff the wind. Stuff the wind coming, through.
Hit too, isn't it?
Yeah, I looked at it and I thought, no, I think I'm safe.
Well,
I was,
you've got to really go over. You've got to kind of go inside out to really hit it, don't you, from that end?
yes,
We can get like a chance both at it. Take my one.
the 12th over being bowled from Mount Roskill end. Don't know if you heard that. We've decided what the name of the ends are.
Mount Roskill end.
Mount Roskill and School End.
Good bowling, Abby.
Because I thought, the north and south end is just boring.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right.
Of course, the ends at Cornwall Park. Someone put it to me, what would you call it? And they go, well, Showgrounds End and One Tree Hill End. For Cornwall Park, where I'll be tonight. As this is a single through cover and misfield.
You could always call it Cow Corner, couldn't you?
Oh, God.
So you also know that.
Oh, VJ knows.
When I played back then, there was a few balls that went into that paddock back then.
And I mean, that's a decent hit as well on that number one ground.
Yeah, it is. I know Aaron Barnes put one in there a few times as well.
As this is driven.
Good one, good one.
Short
Keep it up,
third
keep it
man
tight, guys.
fields.
Good.
Avi Patel bowling to Harish Kumar.
Actually, I remember our off spinner Santosh Ranchor. He was bowling from.
This one's short. And
Good bowling,
played back to
Abby.
the bowler.
Good bowling.
That's a change of very.
He was bowling against Rowan Armour, and I don't know if you've seen that big chimney, that big chimney that goes right
You've
up.
told me this story about
Have I? Oh,
at the hospital.
yep.
The old chimney is this outside edge. It'll race away towards VJ's truck. It'll hold up before the boundary though, and they'll pick up two.
The very first game of the game.
Yeah, I've seen in a last man stands game the first ball of a chase head pretty much that way as well.
Is that right? Well,
Over the clubhouse.
Yeah, this one actually went halfway up the chimney from the number one.
I think Brad, I can't think of Brad's name, but Brad had to go and find the ball. He reckons he's still looking for it. It was that hit hard.
It was Mark Poser who hit it that day. That was he. I think he used to play for Howick.
And a single off the last ball brings up the 100 for Howick Pakuranga, 100 for 1 after 12 overs.
Normally 13 overs, but 1 over behind here.
From 11 now it's dropped to 8.
Actually, the other thing I've seen at
Sorry about
Cornwall Park is Donovan Grobler playing in last man stands.
Oh yeah.
Double hat trick.
Oh really?
4 wickets and 4 balls. It was across a couple of overs.
Yep. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, no, I hadn't either live.
Do you remember the cricket match they used to have?
I
there,
loved
the very,
cricket.
The very
I loved.
first game?
I love cricket, Max, and that's where T20 comes from.
Yes, that's right. 100%.
The idea.
Yeah. That was when Martin Crowe and them used to play
Well,
back
it was
then.
Martin Crowe's idea.
Yeah.
Cornwall member himself, he was.
Yep.
Like great Martin Crowe.
Same with Paddy Greatbatch.
Yep, Mark Greatbatch. This is up in the air. Couple of players converging and taken. Very good catch.
Well bowling, good bowling.
He's run a few metres there, VJ.
Yeah, he has.
Good job, Saurabh.
Catch that one.
Good catch.
Let me know, brother, the music.
Callum Edwards to the crease as Harish Kumar dust departed. Saurav Dungal, his second catch of the game. This one off Arya Sudala. 65 from 38, pretty good knock, VJ.
Yeah, definitely a good knock.
Doesn't matter what level.
No, you still got to put runs on the board.
And Sudala's gone down leg.
Howick have seemed to been a bit weak this season in terms of numbers, I think. Even
Good one. Good
And
bowling.
this just played back to the bowler, so I'll get you to repeat yourself there, VJ.
Sorry, I was just talking about Howick in terms of the
Howick?
numbers at the club. I mean, they used to be a very strong club, the Premier side.
Yeah, well, I noticed on Saturday when I was doing their stats, as this has gone behind square on the leg side. Chase going on might have actually ended up on the offside.
Yeah.
The way he's hit it. And I'll pick up a couple. Yeah, I noticed on Saturday they had players that had played for a very long time
Yep.
and some new players, and there was nothing in between.
No. Yeah, I don't know who the coach is anymore. I know Deepak Patel used to coach them a few years ago.
Famous New Zealand finger spinner. As it's gone wide, down leg side.
Alan Hunt was coaching them before that, I remember.
I think he's young. He's only 14 years old.
But I love their venue. Howick's a nice place out there.
Oh, Lloyd Elsmore's
Yeah,
great.
Beautiful.
The whole,
It's picturesque, eh?
yeah, whole scene is
Yeah.
great. As there's an appeal for put behind, given. Only from the bowler.
Tell you what, their lunches are great.
That always takes you back,
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
it
That-
does,
as,
yeah.
long as the lunches are good,
Yeah.
I'll come back. This is leg side. Straight down leg with his line. He's going to race away for a couple. Two more to the total. Yeah, you've got rugby, softball, cricket,
Hockey,
thank you. I was trying to think earlier what I knew I was
Netball.
missing one.
netball's there
Netball
as well.
as well,
I think
yes.
there's swimming there as well.
As this is hit behind square. Ends the 13th over. It's 107 for 2. That's what I've got. I've got 13.
Yeah. One more ball, huh? Okay. There was one more.
No, 1 more ball, okay.
Because 3 wides.
I heard you. 3 wides. 1 more ball. 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 Stars. Last ball goes up and just out of mid-off reach. And they'll pick up 2. And it's 109 for 2 now after 13. Yeah, I've commentated rugby at Bells Park, which is part of Lloyd Elsmore.
Yep.
Of course, one of the big grounds for New Zealand hockey, or Hockey New Zealand, at Lloyd Elsmore. It's one of those other, low-key facilities, but only on the scale that there are international stuff played there.
They've just laid a new surface down at Lloyd Elsmore too.
At where?
At the hockey stadium.
At the hockey, yeah. Seems to be the case because Ngāti have put a new turf down there as well.
Is that right?
Yep.
A lot of money in that.
Oh, that hockey! Those hockey turfs aren't cheap.
No, you're not.
We're not talking bread and butter.
No.
And the amount of man hours and everything that it takes to lay it, as it's pulled round and long on coming round, makes it 1. Just met Ratton 7, Callum Edwards 4. Avi Patel 1 ball into his second, none for 5.
Ooh, well bowled.
Yeah, a bit of flight in that, and definitely slowed it.
Good length too.
He's the best bowler we have. He took 3 for 50
In this morning's match, 3 for 15.
Yesterday he was not out.
What was his name?
Avi Patel.
Avi Patel. Well, actually, the other funny thing about Avi is that he scored 250s
250
yesterday. Yeah. As this is
And for each
outside
one of
off.
them, we had to shout out.
And, well, not just shout out though, Nitin. He brought up his 50 by hitting the winning runs in both games.
Oh, really?
In both games he hit the winning runs and brought up his 50 with it. So this is cut! And just past the diving point. And it'll pick up 2.
So, Bev, who's in the running for the top 4 spots in the T20s for the Prems?
In the Prems, Auckland University unbeaten. I'll tell you that much.
They're a good side, aren't they?
They are. Christy O'Brien might have taken a bit of a shine to Eden Roskill Pro Water Blasting on Saturday. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't actually.
Put it this way, that was his issue. As this is wide, outside off in Kudso, he smashed 5 sixes in that over.
Is that right?
Hence why the 6th ball was booed, because it was a dot.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, he was booed by his own team. I clipped the highlights and sent it to him, and I go, it's great that you can even hear your own teammates booing. 114? 114 for 2 after 14.
Actually, to be honest,
Well, I said to Christy, sorry, in that same message, I go, I was booing you as well in my head.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do it in commentary, but
it was quite good that they the first game was a bit delayed, but I think Garmini did a great job of getting the second game away, and I know there was a lot of games that actually didn't get away that day. So,
well, I saw what Huapo looked like.
Yeah.
Huapo Domain was a lake.
Yeah,
With the amount of rain they had.
So credit goes to Garmini, to be honest.
I think we were the only ones.
Yeah.
The second round definitely.
Yeah.
First round had some overs.
But we even had a result for the first round.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
we are the only one winning. A lot of credit to Gamma. I mean, look at the ground since he has come on. The entire look has changed.
Yeah, it has definitely. Yeah.
So the top 4 at the moment, of course, split over 2 pools. You've got Auckland University undefeated, Parnell, who is 3 points behind. They're better than Hibiscus Coast, only on net run rate. This one will be played to cover.
Good one.
And it's
Good
just
bowling,
dot.
good fielding. Keep it up, guys.
So top of the, I'm not sure what they call this region pool, is Uni and Parnell.
Yep.
Are sitting in 1 and 2, and in the other pool, Hibiscus Coast and your club, Suburbs New Zealand,
Oh, yeah.
second.
Good one. Good bowling.
Cool.
How many other waiting like
Hibiscus Coast is up there, right?
Yeah, well they've, I actually think, they're undefeated. as
wow.
well,
Is that right?
but they've had 2 games, no
Washed
results.
out. Yeah, I think Suburbs had no result last week as well.
Yes. Now, take some photos while I'm at it here. Bowls into the pads, flicked off, and behind square, down through fine leg, and it's 4 runs. Seen a lot of that today, VJ, with players just walking across the stumps, taking a little bit of a shuffle and opening up the leg.
Yeah, I guess on artificial pitches you can do that, eh?
Well, you trust
The bounce.
the bounce, the line. Sabijot Singhdami bowling from the school end. Callum Edwards 11. Just went Rattan on 7.
Ah, good one. Good bowling.
Edwards
Good
just
bowling.
plays this back to Dami for a dot.
I mean, that's why I like Waikareca Park, because it's got 7 blocks out there, and a tournament like this could be ideally played there on grass. And I think if young players start playing on grass at an earlier age, I find that it'll be a lot easier for them as they get older.
And look, I mean, we saw the New Zealand Indian Sports Association cricket tournament being played at Waikareca.
Bowling.
Yes, I think this one might have hit him in the ouchie position.
Yeah, he's gone down.
I know there were some differing views about the pitches out at Waikareca Park,
He was.
especially that number 1 pitch. It seemed to be turning 90 degrees. I was actually talking to Katik Trivedi over here actually on day 2, because of course it rained and we were trying to get the games in on artificial.
Yep.
And he said he was bowling it outside off and it would spin wide down leg. So
Yeah, I know. I was watching that at the same time, and I was thinking, well, they were quite dry and dusty, to be honest.
they were.
Pace on, you could hit the ball, but pace off was just too hard.
And it's amazing how many New Zealand pitches this summer we've seen that. The Bangladesh T20 series at both Bay Oval and McLean Park, as this is 3 points and another boundary. 1 ball to come, it's 1, 2, 3 for 2.
Even the Eden Park wicket last, I think it was a few days ago, they were saying it was a bit tennis bally as well.
Well, normally at Kennard's High Community Oval, you're looking at 200, aren't you? Normally.
Easy, yeah. Look, they produce really good decks out there at Eden Park.
Tell you what though, there was one batsman by the name of MJ Guptill that made it look easy.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's short. And he's actually got a bit of a bat to that, just flailed it round. He's picked up 2. We were having this discussion yesterday actually about that ball, those sort of balls. 2 to finish and 1-2-5.
Yeah.
After 15. Yeah, when the ball, like, I mean, I had my head down the lens, so I was a little bit closer than what our camera is. When the ball goes over the head, I believe that should be a no ball rather than a wide. My reasoning for that is that it is a bad delivery, and the batsman should be able to have a free hit at it.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. I agree.
I've said that to a lot of people and they agree that it should be a no ball rather than a...
Even though, exactly. It should be a no ball rather than a wide, because then you get a free hit out of it as well. Yeah. You know?
But if you hit it, you could top edge it and get caught.
Get caught, and it should have been a no ball.
Yeah.
Right.
But hey, that's just our opinion.
Yep. But I do agree with you. Makes sense.
I do that often, depending on who you talk to. New over from the Mount Roskill end. Starts with a single, and actually, they'll push for 2 behind point.
Normally we see this outfield getting pretty brown at this time of the year, but a lot of rain we've had before Christmas.
I think the lot of rain we've had in the last 12 months. Not just before Christmas, this is played down to short third man. But I know they said January was likely to be a drought.
Yeah. Well, apparently Wellington's on. They've got water restrictions.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It's the second ball of the over. Flipped round, there's no fine league in place.
No one on the side.
It'll be 4. Yeah, well, here's a warning for you folks. If you live in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland, the low for tonight is 18 degrees.
It's pretty hot.
Get the fans and the windows out.
I heard on the news yesterday that 2023 was one of the hottest years we've ever had. And
Can we believe that with the amount of rain?
No, yeah.
I know, and definitely in your department, you guys would know how much rain we've had. It's a single to point, deep backward point.
At least we're getting cricket in this year. This time last year, we only had a few games.
Well, that's what I was saying last Saturday, the first Saturday of cricket after the New Year break. This time last year, it pissed down with rain.
Yeah.
It did the exact same thing.
We had that cyclone come through, didn't we?
And as this is taken! Great catch!
Very good.
And the third wicket falls.
Good catch.
He
Good
had to
catch.
move to his right and just dive forward.
Yep. Great catch.
Yes, sir.
And the third wicket falls. One ball left in the 16th. It's 132 for 3. Do you guys normally measure how much rain we get?
Yeah, we have devices on top of our shoes that show us how much mils rain, how many millimeters of rain we've had.
That says the end of Callum Edwards. Sorry, mate, carry on.
Yeah, so yeah, there are. Yeah. We'd like a bit more rain this time of the year.
You're almost like farmers, VJ. You can't. Just no pleasing you.
Oh, it's days like this. You'll literally. I've just come from maybe an hour and a half of just hand watering because I've had the sprinklers off because I've got a new deck coming up for the T20 for the women's.
Oh yes. And first ball to Ravdeep Singh.
So once you start turning off irrigation, you're basically hand watering
1,
twice
3,
a day.
2. Karen.
And you just and even just standing hand watering, you're sweating.
Fun times. 132 for 3 after 16. Howick Pakuranga winning the toss and electing to bat.
Alright. I'm going to love you and leave you.
Oh, you love me, do you? Yeah. I have to be worried about this. Cheers, VJ. Always a pleasure, mate.
See you, Mr. Vijay.
VJ, the groundsman at Suburbs New Lynn, Kenmonda Park.
I'll be listening in tonight.
Telling me he'll be listening in tonight. That's a good segue. Thanks, VJ. Great segue. Tonight, 5:30 p.m, Eden Roskill Pro Water Blasting. Travelling across town to Cornwall Park for round 7 of the City Guard 2023-24 Men's Premier T20. I can tell you, in regards to Eden Roskill's pull, as this is swept, got a bit of glove on that, I believe, and they pick up a single. Keeper does the fielding. That University and Parnell are confirmed semi-finalists. Looking at this table, yep, for the T20. As there's a single to square leg this time. Takapuna still have a chance though to knock out Suburbs New Lynn out of that pool and finish second. Cornwall are sitting at 6th place, while Eden Roskill are 11th of the 16 teams. It's overall, not per poll, sorry.
Yes, good ball.
As this is pushed round down to a deep mid-on. They take a single. 3 off the first 3 balls so far.
Good
Great
ball.
delivery.
Good ball, Shanu. Good ball.
That is what we do.
Shanu bowling. It's got 1 for 25. 2 balls left in his 4 overs 4 allotted overs. As the next one fires it in
Beauty. That's fine.
into the pads, and mid wicket comes round, fields it. 2 dots then. 3 singles off the first 3 balls. 2 dots. Can Chanyu get out of this over? As cover moving to extra cover. Bowls full. Bowling to the field well there, Chanyu. Enters 4 overs. Is 1 for 25 and it's 136 for 3 after 17.
Good bowling.
Abi Patel from the Mount Roskill end to bowl the 18th. And
Oh,
this
bowling,
is-
bowling, bowling.
Racked him up. Good ball. It's a dot. Just remember, folks, you can watch these games back at any point, even while you're watching it live. It comes down the track and just over. Just hits the top of the fingers. I think he took a step and a half in, misjudged it, and it's a single.
That's okay, guys. Keep it up.
137 for 3, 2 balls into the 18th. 150 has been chased here 3 times. This one driven. Gaps it. Past cover. Mid-off having to come round. And they'll pick up 2. Now there'll be highlights and photos posted in due course. What have you got, Sashi? 140. Thank you. Change that in a second. And this is leg side. Whipped round. Past the diving backwards square. It's 4 runs. 144 for 3.
Now it's a tough match now. It's 143 already.
4. I think I did say 43. I meant 44. Scoreboard says 44, okay? We'll go with that. No. No, I'm typing it in myself as I go. There'll be highlights and photos posted to Bev's Broadcasting official Facebook page in due course, as I said. There's the 5th ball of the over. It's full outside off. And backward point slips over. And they'll pick up 2. There's a link to the Facebook page in the description of this. You can actually view Facebook even without an account, folks. If you don't have an account but you'd like to go and have a look, you're welcome to. This is played to cover. Ends the 18th over. 146 for 3. Run a ball now would get you 160. Well, actually, technically 158, but close enough to 160.
160, 165.
Well, weren't you saying
170, I said 170 before.
No, yesterday, weren't you saying 160?
Yes.
156 was chased down with 2 balls to spare in this morning's match.
Yesterday he pulled the second game down. It's
But
very good.
first game also
First game to perfect tosses and all.
very first ball was.
Nitin, your phone's ringing. Jasmine Martin, 15 of 22. Ravdeep Singh, 12 off 11.
6 for 3. 18 overs, 2 over record.
Tell him to go and watch the live stream. Easy way to figure out what's going on, usually. Also, there is a link to the full scorecard as well, folks, if you want to go and have a look.
Ah, good ball, good
As
ball,
this is
good
down
ball.
the ground,
Perfect.
down to long on. Pick up a single. Struck back on that and played it down into the ground.
So these rules play club.
Who will get a catch?
Mostly
Calling it, are you?
the summer series, is it?
Yeah, so the play.
Jasmine Martin with the single there. Ravdeep Singh on strike. Opens up his feet and he'll take a single.
So what's the norm score?
Quick single, they needed to move. Ravdeep now 13 off 12. As this one's pulled round to the right of mid on, and he'll field it. It's just one run.
Good fielding. See, that's the difference when he's fielding. Gets behind
9
the
balls
ball.
left in the innings.
Throwing everything. Catch him!
And this is around to mid wicket on the bounce. Takes a single. And the 150 for Howick
Nice, keep
Pakuranga
it
Hawks
tight.
comes
Very
up.
good, keep it up.
8 balls left in the innings. Waits, drives this for the point,
Beautiful try. Well played.
and it's just going to go over the boundary for 4.
Well placed. Beautifully placed. Ball was good. Slighted it.
And 1 ball left in the penultimate over.
Really placed
Howick
it really
Pakuranga Hawks, they won the toss and elected to bat first.
Catch
Pulls
him!
this round, and it'll be a couple of bounces down to deep square, and they'll pick up a single off the last ball of the 19th. 1 to go. It is 155 for 3.
7 more. So 160 is it open?
I think 160. You need to get 160 from here.
160 and 170.
You need to get 160 from here.
155 against a good bowling attack. So
Yeah, that should be fine. 160,
Yep.
165.
so 155 against a good suburb
Yeah,
bowling attack.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, for Howick Pakuranga Hawks, though, they need,
Depends on
you know,
the
look at
bowling.
160 to start with. Yep.
A suburb defeated Howick.
Okay.
And then we just marginally
Marginally
lost.
lost.
But I think even your match with Suburb was quite close, right?
No,
Lost in the
they
last
blew
ball.
it. They blew it.
Did we?
We blew it. We got them out very cheaply on 30 something.
Would have a better net run rate though.
So,
Again, we
Yeah,
should
would have a
understood.
would have a
Not
bit
best
better
team.
net run rate.
team now?
So, I don't know.
So how does this work?
I'm just having a look at what the suburb score is.
So 2 pools of 6 and 5 teams. And then the first will play the second of the other, and the second
Right.
play the first, and then the points.
Okay, so tomorrow is the final.
Tomorrow's the finals. And
Yeah,
the medal
so
will also be given,
we've
but
still
again,
got one more round to go.
might make- because once
tomorrow
we do
before the
points and
finals.
that way, the result may change after that.
Eden Roskill United taking on Hibiscus Coast. This is played down the ground to long on for a single. To start the last over of Howick Pakuranga
Come on,
Hawks.
guys, last over, keep it tight.
There's no run. There's one run.
Howick Pakuranga take on Cornwall Finn Allen at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Who's Suburb playing at the moment, please?
Yeah, getting next ball defended.
Good bowling, sir.
Cover. And there's a
Dami,
dot.
keep it up.
Dummy bowling.
First match में जाने को देना तो
सीधे को मेरा मेरा वो वैसे ही बट मैंने को धामी को बोला
What? 1.3 overs for 12.
इसी जगह बोले धामी को
Come on.
And this is through cover, through extra cover. It'll be 2. And I'll just settle for 2.
I thought 16th, 18th and 20th Dhami will come in and we had enough runs. And we put on 5, but आज की जगह Dhami आया था. We could have changed it. But anyway, it's very easy to say anything.
Suburbs New London have Hibiscus Coast 89 for 6. They're top of the table after having beaten won all their games, including beating these 2 teams. Suburbs New London Solia played to mid wicket. Massive mix up.
Good one.
And David takes the bails off.
Good fielding.
And it's not just a wicket, it's a dot ball. And it's 158 for 4. 2 balls left in the 20th. So with 2 balls left, Rehan Singhal, the new batsman, will be Ravdeep Singh on strike though. It's played to cover, and it's a misfield, so it makes up for that dot. That was the run out, and the 160 comes up with 1 ball left in the innings.
Last ball, guys.
161 is it?
They have to bat.
No, yeah. Yeah, but they didn't run. They didn't get a run for the run out though.
They didn't get a run. Now they run 2.
And this one is up over Cow Corner. It'll be 14 innings.
Nice.
And we're back in 10 minutes for Eden Roskill United's chase
Well played, guys.
of
Well played.
166 to 1. Alright, welcome back. It is Eden Roskill United's chase of 166 for the win. Sarah Dungle and Avi Patel at the crease as Rehan is bowling. Get that score up for everyone in a second. Third ball of the over. Oh, just short of backward point. Pick up 2. And goal off the mark. And this one's clipped off the legs.
6.
It's all the way. 6 runs, first maximum. Dungle, who's a big hitter. Both these batsmen scored 50s yesterday. And it's 9 without loss after 4 deliveries. Two balls to come and Rehan's over. First of the innings, first of the chase, and it's a good response there into the dot. Wide.
Yeah, hi.
And the next ball is a wide. Let's re-bowl that again. Ten off this first over so far. Chase of 166 off 20 overs. So get a single to point.
11.
Ends the over. It's 11 without loss. Thank you, Nathan.
Ball up. Bowler swing.
Oh, that's the.
Tristan.
Give me options.
Tristan Blom, Ethan Blythe, Callum Edwards.
No, Christian.
Tristan.
Tristan, yeah.
Yeah.
Tristan Blom.
Saurabh, 6. Saurabh is on 9. Abhi is on 1.
Second over to be bowled from the school end here, the southern end of the Keithay Park. It's Tristan Blom into the attack. And this one's flicked off the pads. So it's a leg bye. Finally worked out the issues I had with the scoring system I use. Hence why I'm a little bit behind with the Howick Pakuranga players. Left arm over to Avi Patel. Bit of bounce on this one. Patel just plays it back onto the ground. Bevan Jenkinson, your commentator, scorer, photographer, while not eating my chicken sandwich. And Blum's third ball just played to point. Both of these batsmen scoring 50s yesterday. Dungal adding to that today this morning as well. Fourth ball, full toss. Ripped round, couldn't get hold of it. Mid wicket does a good job saving the ball. Next ball. And driven to the right of mid-off.
Beautifully played.
Come on.
And they'll pick up two.
He's very elegant.
It was an effortless looking shot. Apologies, Nitin, I have completely forgotten something you asked me to do yesterday.
Beautiful shot.
This is 4 to point this time. It won't run away. It'll hold up. But they'll pick up two.
16.
Ends the over at 16 without loss. After 2 overs.
This is very high. Like Virat's
He's talent. Plus, like you would see he values his wicket. ऐसे नहीं कि किसी को कर देता.
knows when to play shots and when to keep.
Big thanks to Ed and Roskill's sponsors. Pro Water Blasting is the main sponsor this year. Reliance Forex, Mount Roskill, Barfoot and Thompson, Speedy Signs, and as Nitin's just alluded to, Financial Ninjas, who have come on board to sponsor the match balls for the Ed and Roskill United side.
Okay.
Rehan to continue his second over from the Mount Roskill end. Full up and over. That could be the first 4 of the innings. It is.
Good shot.
To go with the 6 that was hit earlier on. Dungal now on 13. Second ball, full, clipped off the stump, off the pads. It'll be 1 bounce, and another 4.
Good shot, Saurabh.
Straight mid wicket this time. There's this one just punched to cover.
Bowler? No, dot. Yeah, dot.
8 runs off the first 3 balls of this over. It's full. Up over long off. Made that look effortlessly. And just waiting to see the signal. Believe it's 4. It is.
3 4s. Good shot, Tara. Keep it up.
Two to come. 12 off the over so far. As this one is the video signal's just gone from me. It'll be a single. Sorry folks, we'll get that back up and running very quickly. One ball to come in this third over. No, still no signal. I'll fix that video at the end of this over. It's 29 without loss. Couple of changes to the field. And clipped off the pads, called through for a single, down fine. And Zava, do you agree with me that it's 30, Shashi?
Yes.
Thank you. 30 without loss after 3. Always good when the scorers have got the same score. Actually, I've lost power, Nathan. I've lost power. Someone's... Are you... Sorry folks, we will have this back really quickly. Someone's turned my power off on me. Costly. Sorry, Sashi. We'll have the video back very shortly.
So are they planting grass?
No, they said, it was the guy who came initially doing Manchata and all that. I see it's not leaking anymore. I see really question. What happened? I said, what do you mean what happened? They came and fixing this stuff. Oh, so it was all miscommunication. So this guy, we apologized and all. We said, look, when he came here and he does know about the shower and that. But he did something on the thing, maybe he had written notes, but the people on the other end didn't read his notes, so they shut the case, which they were named to, and then you had run, so he had organized at the election come, which they came yesterday,
Oh, great shot.
different case, he said, we are all aware of this So it must have been a big issue to suppliers.
It's because this one way it ended up costing so much back.
Yeah, he really apologized. He said it was the weekend and he was tired or something, and then he said he did something where he had written notes, but they didn't recognize.
He came, he asked me to do this thing and I place close. And then when I said no,
Have you got your laptop plugged in?
Yes.
Is
No.
it charging?
No.
Sorry folks, it's still causing issues here. What's the score there, Sashi?
36
Yeah, after?
after 4 hours.
36 after 4, Eden Roskill chasing
Bowling.
166.
Oh, that's Nitin's son.
yeah, Vaibhav.
Vaibhav.
Yeah.
Okay, Vijay Raghavan. Sorry.
If it
Yeah,
means
Vaibhav.
that's, the ball is in his
Vaibhav
hand.
chip.
Vaibhav.